Please welcome the President and CEO, Jim Hackett, with Executive Vice President, Jim Farley.
You know, it's great to see the Ford team here. Isn't this what you would call a home field advantage? Fantastic. Thanks to the Ford family. And to be able to stand in front of you and talk about the all-new Ford Explorer, can't be any better than that. If there's a heart and soul of Ford Motor Company, it's this vehicle. Don't you think so, Jim?
You betcha. Totally agree. Feels like home. You know, it really is. This, in so many ways, this Explorer is the pace car for a whole new utility lineup. It has a great heritage, no doubt. But more importantly, this vehicle is a beacon for our future and our business.
It sure is.
For a year, we've been talking about our big bet on utilities. And the new Expedition that's just out, fantastic start. Now we're going to be rolling out our highest volume utilities. And it starts with this vehicle, the Explorer.
That's a big advantage, the best one.
What a great place to start.
Yeah.
And we have great performance, as you'll hear about, incredible capability. We have an electrified model like we will on all of our utilities now.
Yeah.
All right. And, you know, all of them are going to live up with towing, great off-road promise that this Explorer explains. And with more range on a single tank of fuel than ever before. And inside, there are thousands of thoughtful touches. A second row seat that a child can activate and move forward with one hand. Cup holders that double as juice box holders. It's an SUV for families that is so smart in a way that we couldn't even imagine years ago. Think about using Alexa, speaking to Alexa to unlock your car, start the ignition. You can even read, the vehicle can even read speed limiting signs and actually react to them, save you a ticket.
Now, we never speed, you and I. Make sure the crowd knows
just
that.
in case.
Just in case.
It has rolling Wi-Fi hotspot for 10 people. Think about that. It really is a smart vehicle in a smart world.
And I love the way you say that because, you know, in a modern context, the Explorer connects us backwards to what Henry Ford was doing with the Model T. The idea back then of opening the highways to all mankind. A promise then that we delivered on when the Model T and the moving assembly line put the world on wheels. We introduced Explorer nearly 30 years ago. I hate to tell you, this was Kathy Hackett's first love, was the Eddie Bauer edition back then.
What color?
It was, well, what would you think? It was blue. It was blue. And it was such a beautiful car. And now this is another watershed moment. It inspired people to expand their lives and get off the beaten path, as you heard in our album that we just toured. Helps to give people the freedom of movement that remains a North Star for humanity. Now, with the power of artificial intelligence and connected vehicles, well, we have mobility technology that just, well, it's not just incrementally improving the old system, it's going to completely disrupt it. You know, our vision, as you said, is to build smart cars for a smart world. So we're working with cities and others on a design of really a better transportation system. And we're doing it by focusing on that human experience, just like Henry Ford did when he first set out to build a car for the masses. Well, today, I'm really excited to see how human-centered thinking is becoming ingrained in the Ford culture. We'll always begin with that center of following what the human wants, just like the team that I'm so proud of that's sitting up there that developed this new Explorer. Today's SUV buyers, you know, they still want a vehicle that can take them on family adventures and bring them closer together, but we know as they get in the vehicle, they also want technology that enables them in their active lives without distracting them or getting in the way. When they get behind the wheel, they expect the vehicle to be as intelligent and as intuitive, of course, as their smartphone. Explorer can not only read speed limits, Jim, but it can also talk to the cloud. It senses the traffic around you. And with a smarter cruise control system that comes in handy in stop and go traffic. I tried this in LA. It was amazing how much stress just fell off your shoulders. And with the modem connection, we can continue to make Explorer smarter and smarter. It's just going to get better. Again, I'm so incredibly proud, Jim, of the team that works for you on this Explorer project.
I am too, Jim. The Explorer team is unique in that they've been together for a decade. Think about that. They've lived and breathed this vehicle. They've gained a deep understanding for the customers, a respect for them. They've obsessed about all the small details from the customer's perspective. They went way beyond what we normally do as an industry with focus groups or traditional research.
That's really changing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what an opportunity. It really shows their commitment. They went online. They connected with SUV buyers on social media. They talked to people at gas stations, in parking lots, on the sidelines of the kids' games. We asked them to let us into their homes, the customers, so we could see how they actually lived, and most of all, how they actually used the vehicle. Early in the development, this was such a cool story. We actually, during Bring Your Child to Work Day at Ford, we introduced an early prototype for some of these families behind closed doors.
We threw some Cheerios on the floor just to make it look
and
real.
To vacuum up afterwards.
Yeah, right.
But we learned a lot. And you know, this is Ford at its best. You see it with F-150, with Mustang, and it's true of Explorer. We're obsessed about giving our customers what they want, but even cooler, what they don't even know they need. What they want most in an SUV like this is a vehicle that really represents their spirit and their attitude. You saw it in those films. They want styling. It's the most important purchase reason for an SUV.
Wow.
And they have to fall in love with the vehicle. The next big reason to buy for customers for the SUV is capability, as Jim said, even for people who never go off-road.
Yeah.
Now, changing the Explorer to a rear-wheel drive was a really big deal. It allows our designers to deliver those beautiful proportions, give that athletic stance for Explorer, and helped our engineers to do so much more. The best towing capacity we've ever had, off-road ability that you'll hear about. On top of all that, it gave the customer more room, more cargo room, and it makes Explorer even more versatile and comfortable.
So exciting. You know, your knowledge of the car business gets me so charged about this product. And when we pair what we've always known about vehicles with human-centered design, it means that every detail matters. Nothing is really taken for granted. Let me give you a small example that illustrates this. Again, I have 3 granddaughters, and I know what it's like when they get in the back of a vehicle and they're fighting over tablets. You know, who's going to watch what? There's no easy way for them to watch it all together, too, because of the way they're buckled up for safety. And of course, the parents, my daughter-in-law is trying to drive while the arguments are going on in that back seat, she's going to back me up. So we added, Jim, a small ledge in the back of the second row console that holds an iPad in place for third row viewing. I know it's just a nuanced thing, but imagine how my daughter-in-law feels when that argument's gone and the kids are so happy. It doesn't add any cost per se, but my goodness, does it add value.
Wow. And value is a big part of this story for Explorer. We want to give customers a much better SUV than a Land Rover, but we don't want to charge those kind of prices. A Ford needs to be a smart financial choice. For the new Explorer, the base price only went up a few $100s.
That's great news.
And you know, that's a big deal in our industry when prices have been going up. And you know what you get standard? Copilot 360, it's a whole suite of driver assist technologies. A beautiful new 8-inch screen, standard on every model. It's got power liftgate, one of the most important features the customers told us about. LED lighting front and rear. I mean, there is so much more for just a few $100s. Today's Explorer is already the best-selling vehicle in its segment. Jim, just imagine when customers get to use this product.
We're going to get a lot of calls. People want to get moved up in priority here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. There's going to be no argument that this team's done a great job. The all-new Explorer offers all the capability, comfort, and roominess that made it America's favorite SUV and inspired millions of those family adventures. And now we're adding this smart, intuitive technology that's going to make it easier, and of course it's going to be more fun than ever to get out and explore our America without leaving our modern conveniences behind us. Now, to tell you more, another member of my team that I'm really proud of that put a lot of effort into this is Ford's Executive Vice President of Product Development, Hal Taitang. Hal?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. You just heard from Jim and Jim about the customer journey that our team took to really understand the needs of today's SUV customers. Now, I get to show you the details of how our team delivered on all of those needs using human-centric design. As Jim Farley told you, the team was able to give the new Explorer premium proportions, a more athletic look, and even more capability than ever before by going to a rear-wheel drive architecture. In fact, Explorer is built on one of our 5 brand new flexible architectures, which are helping make Ford product development even more efficient and fit. We also made sure to standardize all of the features that our customers love to make this new Explorer a tremendous value. These features include Ford favorites like the 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine, a brand new 10-speed transmission with an electronic rotary shifter, the grocery-saving Apple Catcher, and an embedded modem. One of our main objectives with the Explorer was to help customers find a better balance between me time and we time. And we're thrilled to say with the new Explorer that it's packed with features that will help you break away from the screen and connect with families during those treasured moments. You'll love how the team designed an entirely new cabin and used smart technologies like noise cancellation to shut out unwanted road and wind noise so that you can carry on a conversation with your family and occupants in all 3 rows of the vehicle. The new Explorer is one of our quietest vehicles ever. Now, of course, anyone who's taken an 11-hour road trip like the one that my family takes to New York every holiday season knows that it's important to cater to everyone's needs. With the Explorer's in-car Wi-Fi system, you can connect up to 10 different devices. My wife and I can enjoy an audiobook up front, while our 2 daughters can stream a movie or listen to their favorite playlist in the back seats using their headphones. The front seats also have 5 different massage settings to help us arrive refreshed after a long day of driving. Together, these features help the new Explorer redefine the meaning of utility. It's not just about cargo space, capability, or performance. It's about providing the flexibility to fit every moment of our constantly changing lives. Our deep understanding of SUV owners and their wide-ranging needs enabled us to make this the best Explorer ever. Are you looking for a family SUV to help you tow your boat to the lake? Well, this new Explorer can tow up to 5,600 pounds when properly equipped. Searching for the ultimate SUV performance? We've got you covered there too. And we'll have a lot more news to share next Monday. Want to get off the beaten path? The new Explorer comes with superior off-roading chops, thanks in part to the rear-wheel drive architecture, plus improved departure and approach angles. And the new Explorer also debuts Ford's reinvented terrain management system. It lets you select up to 7 different modes, so you can switch between snow to trail to sand with a simple turn of the dial. Our smart new available 12.3-inch digital cluster even changes the 3D appearance based on your driving mode. Now, how about everyday challenges? Like trying to get yourself and 6 young athletes to the game. You can't do that in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. You'll need a 3-row Explorer featuring easy entry, second-row seating, and a flat second-row console for easy access to the 3rd row. As you can see, the all-new Explorer delivers even more capability, roominess, and comfort that made the original a favorite for families all around the world. But we know that SUV owners also want to drive a stylish, athletic-looking vehicle, and they want a companion that helps them navigate their busy lives, plus provide a personal oasis where they can enjoy a little bit of solitude. Beyond a great driving experience, Explorer can help you stay connected and confident with new, smart technology. Want a command center that's as intuitive as your smartphone? Explorer comes with Ford's first 10.1-inch touchscreen. It works in concert with a 12.3-inch driver display to provide everyone with personalized information. It lets you swipe or pinch to zoom just like your phone or tablet. It also displays full-screen maps and connects you with your digital world through sync features. Need help managing your busy day? With Sync plus Alexa app and Sync, you can access Alexa skills on the road just like at home with your Amazon Echo. Have you ever left your house and think that you forgot to close your garage? Don't worry, you can do that on the road now. Just ask Alexa. How about when you want to enjoy some me time with your Explorer? With Sync, you can use AppLink, CarPlay, Android Auto, or Alexa to play your favorite tunes, and then pump them through a 980-watt B&O audio system with 14 speakers that surrounds you with immersive sound. Now, one of the best things about my job is the ability to introduce smart technologies to help make our customers safer and better drivers. Trying to change lanes on a busy freeway? The new Ford Co-Pilot 360 technology is there to help, with a blind spot detection system that uses radar to help detect vehicles in your blind spot. It also recognizes when you're towing and enlarges the blind spot to cover the trailers as well. How about when you're driving home in stop-and-go traffic at the end of a long day? Ford Co-Pilot 360 offers available intelligent adaptive cruise control that helps you maintain a safe distance in traffic by managing acceleration and braking to smoothly cruise at the speed and the following distance that you pre-select. It's even smart enough to adjust your speed automatically when the speed limit changes. We've referenced human-centered design several times. Let me give you one more example. On Explorer, we're introducing a lane centering feature that mimics human behavior. It detects the vehicle position and automatically makes steering adjustments to keep your Explorer centered in your lane. But it also moves your vehicle towards one side of the lane if it detects a large vehicle next to it, just like a human driver would. As you're winding through your neighborhood at the end of a long day, there's pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking and pedestrian protection. It uses radar and camera technology to scan the road ahead and can apply the brakes to reduce the risk of a collision with a slow or stopped vehicle. It even can detect pedestrians when they walk in front of the vehicle. And when you're backing up, there's a class-exclusive reverse brake assist feature, which can automatically apply the brakes to avoid a collision should something get in the way of the car. So, there you have it, the all-new Ford Explorer. It's smarter, roomier, more capable, more stylish, and it's the most efficient Explorer ever. We hope you enjoyed this sneak peek at what lies ahead. And we'll have plenty more to tell you about the rest of the Explorer lineup next week at the North American International Auto Show. And now, to close out tonight's event, please help me welcome back Jim Farley.
Almost 3 decades ago, Ford helped inspire a new sense of adventure with the launch of that original Explorer. It's time to reignite that spark. As Bill Ford said, our families deserve to spend less time looking at screens and more time seeing America together. It was this idea that drove our very special Explorer team. And we couldn't have ended up tonight here without recognizing the men and women who have put in such an incredible effort to bring this incredible vehicle to life. The team that has been working on our Explorer customers and this brand, many of which for nearly a decade, has helped make tonight possible. So can I ask the Explorer development team to please join me on stage?